1 minute extra.
Oh, sorry. You should.
Everyone who's able, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stay standing while we remember those who passed away. Margaret Blackburn, Bruce Donahue, Paulette Marks, Lisa Tears, Gladys McGeary. Thank you. Board roll call: Johnny Cross.
Here.
John Gaveras.
Present.
Samantha Ellis.
Here.
Bill Brown.
Here.
And I am present. In the event of an emergency, please use the fire escape behind us. Do not go down the stairs you came up or use the elevator. Also, please silence your cell phones. Correspondence. I actually have, I know, well, they messaged me and I forgot to relay it to you, so I still have correspondence. Christine Adams, who came last month asking about 44, or the intersection at Fordmore and Burn Road, sent a very nice message saying, thank you very much to Tony and his team for what they did. It makes a massive difference and safety. So congrats and thank you from the locals.
Okay. Nice work, Tom.
Good job, Tony.
Petitioners, this is the only time during the meeting that the members of the public can address the board. Please come up, state your name. You have 3 minutes.
Good evening, my name is Sam Pressler. I'm here about, I'm renovating the building at 1287 Ulster Heights Road. I'm here about 1283, the garage next door. I appeared here 9 months to a year ago before the board changed a bit. With the same concern, it sits on about 0.14 acre and it's falling down. It is gotten progressively worse. The second floor is caved in. The front is now open so people can go in and out if they were so inclined. I think the building needs to be condemned. As far as I know, the owner, Constance Spouse, is kind of missing in action. I haven't really tried more than the first time I tried to contact her. When I appeared here last time, I was told they were going to refer to the Department of Buildings, who were the ones who sent me here in the first place. I called them 2 days ago and they actually told me to contact the supervisor's office. At this point, it's just becoming more and more of a hazard. I also have with me a letter from Thomas O'Hara, who is at 1281 Ulster Heights. So we have both sides. Everything that's bounding the 1283 lot is petitioning for something to be done. I understand there's environmental concerns in the previous garage. But at this point, no one seems to be stepping up to take action to, it either needs to be fixed, cordoned off, or condemned. In my opinion.
I believe I have an update for you.
Oh.
If you're able to stick around after the meeting, I can have a chat with you.
Sure.
Or we can stop it tomorrow, whatever's easier for you. But I think I have some type of clarity.
Okay.
So just bear with me. When we get to the meeting, I can tell you what I do know and how we can proceed. But I did get a little bit of progress.
Okay.
It's just not a solution yet. That's all. So.
Well, I had expected even 9 months ago, this was not going to be a quick solution. That's why I wanted to get the ball rolling, because you can't do things overnight.
We've continued moving that ball a little bit. So if you don't mind hanging tight either after the meeting, or we could meet tomorrow, whatever is easier for you, Sam.
How long did these meetings normally go?
Half hour?
Then great, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you have to leave sometime, just leave your number, or I can get it from somebody.
Sure.
Whatever works for you, though, Sam.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any other members of the public here to address the board about town now?
I'll say a couple words.
Come on up.
Sure. Hi, I'm Sarah Underhill. I'm talking about the Wawarsing Environmental Conservation Commission. And another group that we're part of that is also, is called the Climate Smart Communities Group, which has been trying for a few years to, countywide or whatever, statewide, to get towns to help them, help towns get grants and things to make their towns more energy efficient and more, green with their infrastructure and a whole rack. So the thing is, we got certified as a bronze level, that's down and hanging in the lobby down there. However, it runs out at the end of this year, so we need to recertify. And that shouldn't be too hard. There's memo that you guys approved that said this is what it's gonna be. The members are gonna be different, but I have that memo, and we can just, adapt it to the new, circumstances, the different members on the committee, which is basically the same as the environmental.
Is this something you want to forward to me, or come in for a meeting, you can talk to me and get it,
Great, yeah,
whatever's easier for you, Sarah. I know you have my contact info.
yeah,
Whatever.
a meeting would be great.
Yeah, definitely.
And one other thing, it does require that, one member of the town board be on the committee, and right now, Johnny, you're on it. I don't know if you're willing to continue.
I'm willing to continue. I apologize that I have a conflict 99% of the time we have your meeting.
If anyone else wants to
Yeah,
do it, then you'd be welcome to, but thanks, so that would solve that. That's it.
Thank you for all you do. Yeah, we'll make sure we're recertified.
thank you, Sarah.
Are any other members of the audience here to address the board about town matter? Johnny, anybody online?
There's no one on my job.
Okay, and none?
No.
Sorry?
So that's the only time that they'd be able to speak.
Yeah. You may as well. Sir, are you here to address the board? Perfect time. The floor is yours.
Yeah.
Okay, one moment, please.
Okay.
Can I have that desk?
Okay, last time I was here, I asked if you would fix those signs on Bromwoods Road, the Wayland signs. They did? No. You asked me for proof as to what the problem was. I got about 50 of these right now, and they were all just from July. That's how much traffic we have. And it's cars, buses, big trucks, and they shouldn't be on that road. And you said it yourself, they shouldn't be on Birch Hall either. Now, you asked me for proof. I tried to email you proof to your email address, and it wouldn't accept the videos and stuff. So I'm back again this time, and here's a small sample of proof. And
It was less about proof, more about the names of the companies. That way we could call them and alert them that their drivers are on roads they shouldn't be in.
90% of the traffic came from Bernard's Bells.
I'm not arguing with you at all. That's what I asked for. So if you have those, I'll figure out a way to watch them and we'll narrow it down.
How about this? You and me make an appointment to come together and do this together instead of you just watching.
If you think that will be more
I
efficient.
could explain it all because these videos here are. There's a lot of them. We've had situations where we had a vehicle every 5 seconds, literal. And in one day I came up with 287 videos and pictures.
But remember, we don't enforce moving violations.
I'm not asking you to. The point to this is if you fix the signs, the New York State approved weight limit signs, the state police truck division can work. They told me that they can't do anything about it unless those signs are legitimate.
But the signs take months. We did this last year for another road. It doesn't happen overnight. So
I didn't expect it to, but I need some kind of confirmation that it's in the process.
we started the ball when we talked last time.
Okay, I didn't know that. So anyways, like I said, I have just for July, I have a whole ream full of these videos. I've got literally thousands of videos. And I can prove this beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Sir, I hear you and I appreciate it, but please don't wait for board meetings to bring it to our attention, because when too much time passes, it's harder to hold certain people accountable.
How do I get to you?
Town hall's open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. I have an email. There's lots of different ways to get it to me. We are as accessible as it gets in my.
That I didn't know. So, but like I said, I needed to know that that was in the process.
You don't have to wait to find out details. You can call for updates. Lots of people do come to the board as petitioners.
All right, that's good.
Yep.
So if you wanted to see these videos, let's just come together and do it.
Understood.
So how do we do that?
We have contact information or no? What's the best way to get a hold of you, sir?
You can just call my cell phone, 845-513-9383.
1383
9383.
9383. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody else here from the public here to address the board about town matter? Okay. Mr. Collier, any concerns?
No, none we didn't discuss earlier.
Okay, first resolution, adopting local law number 2 of 2026 to impose a temporary zoning moratorium on battery energy storage systems and data facility / data centers by the town board of the town of Wawarsing. Need a motion?
So moved.
I'll second.
Roll call, Johnny Frost,
Aye.
John.
Aye.
Aye.
I vote aye. In the meantime, we will contact professionals to get advice on how to handle proper laws that work for the town of Wawarsing. That's our goal the next 6 months. We'll update people along the way. Next resolution, town of Wawarsing to permit the disbursement of funds from the reserve fund of Kerhonkson Sewer District for construction of redundant package activated sludge and clarifier unit subject to permissive referendum.
So moved.
Roll call vote, Johnny.
Aye.
John, Samantha,
Aye.
Bill,
Aye.
I vote aye. Moving on to the agenda, number 1, I get a motion to approve budget, there are no budget bonds. Motion to approve bills as audited.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Get a motion to accept the minutes from the July 2nd, July 8th, July 16th, and July 27th meetings.
3 through 6.
All in favor?
Aye.
Get a motion to approve payment to Becerra Associates for invoice number 100497, FAA project 336-0201-050-2025, rehabilitate runway 4-22 design in the amount of $12,411.33.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Get a motion to approve the reimbursement to David Seymour for basic waterworks course provided by New York Rural Water Association, Inc., in the amount of $225.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Get a motion to approve payment to Fast Signs for invoice INK 83968, the amount of $1,080.11 for the sign hanging, welcome to Town of Wawarsing.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Sir, if you don't mind, just wait until the end, please, for conversation. Thank you. Get a motion to approve the payment to Fast Signs for invoice INK 83155 in the amount of $2,161.77 for the Welcome to Wawarsing sign and Home of the Barracudas.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The motion to approve the payment to American Petroleum for invoice 67608, project 52963, in the amount of $3,248.78 for airport software troubleshooting and maintenance.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Get a motion, recommendation of the town supervisor to approve the memorandum of understanding between the town and the IBEW Local 363 Highway and Transfer Station Unit for clarity to the collective bargaining agreement pursuant to the attached memorandum of understanding. Be it further moved for the town board to authorize the supervisor to execute the memorandum of understanding.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Get a motion to authorize the supervisor to execute a deed of easement to Ulster County for purposes of a satellite radio system and any other ancillary documents related thereto.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Get a motion from the town board to authorize the supervisor to execute the service and maintenance contracts with Peak Power Systems out of Middletown for the renewal of the biannual checkups for the town's generators located at the Joseph Y. Resnick Airport, Napanock Water Department, Kerhonkson Sewer District, and Napanock Sewer District.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
A motion to approve the purchase of 56 additional tickets to Splashdown and the reservation of a second bus on Monday, August 10th, due to the cancellation of a Renegades trip. Total cost not to exceed $1,993.96.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Get a motion to waive the fee for the disposal of trash for the Blueberry Festival to be held on August 8th, 2026.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Johnny, I'll pass it off to you.
I'll make a motion for the town board to authorize the supervisor to add a one-time event liability insurance from the town of Wawarsing on behalf of the Joint Historic Preservation Commission for attendance of the Blueberry Festival to be held August 8th, 2026.
So move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And a motion for the town board to authorize the Parks and Trails Commission to purchase a trimmer mower at a cost not to exceed $1,250.
So.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, John. All right, Superintendent Days?
Nothing for tonight.
Okay. Mr. Brown?
I would also like to thank the highway department for jumping onto that issue there at the Fordmore Road and Burn Road. Went through there last week and I said, oh my God, what a difference. Before you couldn't see, it was a hazard pulling out onto Fordmore or pulling out onto Burn Road. So thank you for that. And the rec department is moving right along here, but we've had cancellations in trips and had to rearrange trips but I believe everyone is having a good summer at the airport. We met with the engineers yesterday on some of the projects that are coming on. They're moving forward and there'll be work on the airport next year on different projects. And we're still waiting on some corrective action on the new flight school building. Contractor's been notified a couple times and hopefully that gets taken care of shortly. That's it.
You touched based on the recreation department, couple field trips got rescheduled. They're going to Splashdown now. That worked out. Highway department, nothing is going on, but I do want to thank you and your team for getting that situation handled, as he said with Bill. The community, you know, Blueberry Festival is coming up this weekend, Saturday. It's always a great event and everybody always comes and it is a great time. So make sure to be there. Also, class of 2029 is having tag day as well. So make sure when you pass, you stop and donate to the class of 2029 on Blueberry Festival. They will be out there for tag day. As well as the Ellenville Boys Basketball Team won Summer League and the Monticello Summer League. Congratulations to Coach Bonnets on that. And you know, the summer is moving right along and school will be here before you know it. So that's about it. Enjoy your last couple of weeks of summer.
Napanock Water, still under, conservation notice, so please, conserve water. There's still issues with the wells, operating as fast as they should. There was an incident, that involved, one of the users, doing a sprinkler test of their system, which caused some turbidity in the water, causing some users to have brown water, so they've been addressed and hopefully that won't happen again. But it's something that, especially during water conservation time, people really can't be doing that. They have to use it only for essential purposes. Testing should have been deferred to a later date. But the Kerhonkson water, they're feeding a lot of water to the Kerhonkson pool. It's fortunately being able to keep up, but the leak at the Kerhonkson pool is causing a lot of filling to occur throughout the season. So we've been able to manage it, but it's definitely a problem that I think we'll have to address the pool after the season. And that's really it, just the jokers and stuff.
Sean? Couple of updates tonight. So, the Parks and Trails, there's still a position open on the Parks and Trails, Commission. So if that is something that interests you, please, fill out a very short, easy application. It's available with Jackie, our town clerk, downstairs. So stop in and grab one of those, so we can fill out that board. There is, I think a month ago, we announced, the, engineering firm that we selected for the rail trail RFQ that we had out. Things have continued on with them. Our former, partner in this did provide all the documents to our new engineer, which was very helpful, for them to hit the ground running on that. Right now, our main focus is as quickly as we can, getting the, from the Port Bend, well, I guess from Port Bend to the dock site, essentially, getting a project ready or shovel-ready project, built out and designed. So, that is our goal with this RFQ, and things are moving forward. On the building department, we continue to hold our meetings with Unicolab. Unicolab is going to be the new platform where you can access, any of the, open permits, any of the planning board, CBA board, submit your documentation, submit for permits there. And so, the onboarding continues to happen very well. They have downloaded all of our, I think the last 2 years of applications. Some documentation of those applications are in paper form and physical form, and those will continue to be available for the next 6 years at our building department. Once we make the switch going forward, all of that documentation will be available online to residents as well, because it is public information. So things are still on track there to move our October-ish deadline of flipping that to one. That's it tonight.
Thanks, Johnny. We had a joint event held at Burn Road Park last week, the CARE event. Thank you so much for all of our partners. We served just about 250 meals. Fantastic turnout. Weather was perfect. Tons of kids having fun, just being kids. It was exactly what we expected for a community event. So thank you again, specifically Sheriff Figueroa's department for spearheading it. So we thank them, and more to come in the future. Next week, there's 2 events. I have my Meet the Supervisors event at Mill Street Park from 10 to 12. At the same time, we have the NAACP's Backpack School event 10 to 2 at Burma Park. So you can come say hi to me on your way to the backpack event. So again, I'll be there 10 to 12. No agenda, no politics. I'll just be on the benches with whoever shows up or my crossword puzzles. And after that, I'll head on up to the backpack event, which is always an amazing event they host. Johnny talked on one of our 3 legacy projects, as we like to say. The other 2 updates with the Barber Road Bridge, contract is signed, and we're moving forward towards contracting some of that work out. They still feel strongly that they'll have it wrapped up at the end of next year, so 18 months. And the last one, the Kierhansen sidewalk project, we did successfully submit for reimbursements for our portions, and we were successful there. We did pass the environmental stage and the final design. So I'm just waiting on which are huge steps. If Dennis Doyle is happy, I'm happy with that. I'm learning. So those are big hurdles. So I don't know the timeline for what's next, but I'll just continue to update like I always do. And we had a local development court meeting today with Bill Brown, Dwight Kuhn, and myself, and we're going to go on the offense when it comes into enticing businesses or letting people know what is available here in the town, whether that's real estate for sale, whether that's businesses looking to expand, whether that's revolving loans, whatever that looks like. So we had a very successful first meeting, and we're going to spend more time and emphasis on what we can do to make someone's dreams come true, or expand within our 4 walls still. So excited about that. Bill, you want to touch any more on that?
No, it was a good meeting.
Good. And then lastly, our our local Andrew Faust from Permaculture, he has a grant application in to spruce up Bob Mangles Park, to plant certain trees, certain flowers and also take advantage of some of the middle area along the dike, near the school. Still ironing out the exact location, but, I think it's a great idea, especially with some education that could happen, with our youth, with our locals, with, even people just traveling around, and Bob Mangles is a great opportunity for those who know that area. It's definitely underutilized. So that submission goes in tomorrow. Sorry.
No, Sampson would be a good dog for.
Gotcha.
No, I didn't.
Motion to adjourn.